Hey, what's going on people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be counting down the top 5 legendary shields in Borderlands 3. With Mayhem 2.0 coming up, we'll be needing some great shields to survive, and these are the best. I'll be telling you what makes them so good, who they're best on if anyone, and where you can go to get them faster. If this video helped you out in any way, I'd appreciate you helping me out in a small way by dropping a like, and let's dive into it. We open this countdown with the stopgap, which has an increased chance to drop from L Dragon Jr., who you can find hanging out by the waterfall at this point in Jacob's estate. The stopgap is a shield tailored to your survivability. Once depleted, you will be immune to all damage for 5 seconds, which is often enough time to get out of the struggle you're in. It does need to be completely recharged to produce the immunity effect again, and with its typically slow recharge rate and delay, you may find it not proccing as much as it should. If you can fill your shields up quickly between breaks though, it's a good shield and you will find it saving your life on many occasions. At number 4 is the version 0.M, a shield that can only be obtained from either the Valkyrie squad or Wotan in the Mayhem takedown. The version is an amp shield that drains 25% of your shields to deal a massive amount of damage. The amp shot will be around 120% more powerful than the average shot, and you can tell one's up next by your weapon's glowing barrel. It's mainly suited to bossing with high damage weapons, as the amp bonus is lost when you shoot, as the shield needs to recharge again. However, it is possible to chain amp shots, as you can see here against a dummy in Sanctuary, but that is a rare occurrence while mobbing. The version M also spawns a circle around you that will increase your damage when you stand in it, but mine was spawning on the wrong axes, so I just shot through them instead. It's a great amp shield, but if you're looking for something similar and easier to get, you can get a rerouter from Princess Tarantella II, located here in the Splinterlands. It deals the same damage, returns that damage as health, but it does drain more shields. Moving on to number 3, and it's the Recharger, the number 1 shield for survivability, which has an increased chance to drop from Urus Mick Enforcer. You can find here in the underground of Electricity. The Recharger has great capacity, good recharge delay and recharge rate. However, that recharge rate is made instant with its unique effect. With the Recharger equipped, if your shields break, they will instantly be refilled as though it never happened. This effect does have a 20-second cooldown, but unless your shield breaks twice in 20 seconds, you won't be going down. The Recharge Burner is a similar shield dropped by the bosses in the Mayhem takedown that releases a Nova on shield break and fill, but it does have a smaller capacity and the standard one is best. Overall, if you need something to keep you alive for longer, don't look any further than the Recharger. Number 2, and it's the Old God, a new shield released as part of the second DLC and can be obtained from any suitable loot source you find there. It's a unique shield in a number of ways. One way is how it spawns with 3 bonus attributes rather than the typical 2, giving it a larger scale of concurrent abilities and more build potential. It also is one of the only shields, if not the only one, that grants a passive damage boost. That boost is of elemental damage, of whichever element it comes in. It's a nice increase at 20%, and you also get a 25% resistance to elemental damage on top of that. When I was doing some testing in Sanctuary, I noticed that the actual damage numbers were quite a bit higher than 20%, which makes it even better. The bonus is also dependent on how much shields you have left, so they'll have to be fully charged to get the total bonus. But when they are, it's a great shield that will make you more powerful, although it is quite difficult to find. Before I reveal number 1, let's go over some honourable mentions. First up, the Big Boom Blaster, which has an increased chance to drop from Unstoppable, who you fight around in this area of the Amber Mire. The Big Boom Blaster is the shield for you if you're supporting an infinite grenade build or like to use rocket launchers, and it's particularly useful on modes. When damaged, it has a 60% chance to drop a booster that not only restores shields, but also grants you 1 grenade and heavy ammo. Although its capacity is small, it has a small recharge rate to go with that. It's a decent shield without the boosters, but they help to make the explosive party last even longer. The front loader is another good shield that is well suited to modes and has an increased chance to drop from private beans you fight around in this area of Athenas. If you want more shield capacity, the front loader is the shield for you. It reserves 60% of your max health and adds it to shields. It's a nice effect that gives you the benefits of shields over health, allowing you to alter your playstyle. Shields are also more forgiving, so it's good on a survivability front too. It finds a home on Moze though, as mentioned before. Combined with the Deathless artifact, Moze will have shields for days, although she will be reserved at 1 health. A Bloodletter class mod will turn all the health she does gain into shields, and it's a great build that the front loader really synergizes with. The red suit is yet another shield well suited to a certain type of build, this time to Gamma Flak. You can get one from Celestro, who hangs out here alongside Atomic in the Tanzadere ruins. It's also available as a quest reward from the quest A and S Demons, which you start in the Splinterlands. The red suit is like the Transformer's twin cousin. It grants immunity to radiation damage and also constantly deals radiation damage to nearby enemies. It doesn't have the bullet absorption or ability to fill your shields, but it does synergize well with Gamma Flak, letting him fire explosive rounds of radiation everywhere without needing to worry about harming himself. The damaging effect doesn't do any sort of real damage, but it is good at irradiating enemies and keep the radiation chain going. If you're finding that your radiation levels are too high, then the red suit will stop you needing to worry. We're here, we've done it, it's number 1, the Transformer, which you can obtain from completing the It's Alive story mission, but it also drops from the world and has an increased chance to drop from Kilovolt in Letra City. What makes the Transformer everyone's number 1 shield, as touched on before, is its immunity to shock damage and its high bullet absorption rate. It's not just immune to shock damage, but any shock damage you take will be transformed into shields. That makes it good for survivability, and you can use that to your advantage. If you have a splash damage shock weapon and need to fill your shields, you can shoot at the ground beneath you to do just that. Some enemies will even help you, and that, along with its bullet absorption, ensures you will stay alive and keep you from running out of ammo. It's a great combination, and the shield is perfect for just about every situation. So that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a lot about the best shields in the game. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.